Hi guys, it is Sharon Marie from Journey to Health and Wellbeing, and I'm just gonna do a quick walk and talk with you while I go check my mail. I haven't been on in a little while. I haven't done a walk in 4 days since our last walk and talk, so I thought, hey, join me this afternoon here in beautiful North Carolina where it is not fall. I am so ready for fall, it's not funny. I am so over this weather, seriously. It is just so hot. Like by the afternoon, it is 98 Fahrenheit and it is just crazy. I am ready for fall weather. I'm ready to be wearing my leggings, my boots. I just bought some new boots that I want to try out, but it is too hot to wear them. And I'm here in my summer clothes, and it's just like a really extended summer for me, because if you've been watching my channel for a while now, you would know that I went back to Australia for 3 months from November till February. I hadn't seen my country in 6 years. I've been living here in North Carolina now for 7 years, and I haven't been back to Melbourne, Australia in 6 years. So yeah, it was nice, but it was summer there and it was super hot. Then I came back to summer here from February onwards into our summer, and it was super hot. And it's been a really hard summer because my husband and I, we lost our precious boy, our Havanese Charlie, and it's been a horrible summer. It has really been the worst year of my life well, I can't say it's been the worst year of my life because I have lost 117 pounds, so for my health it's been good, but losing precious things to me, my fur baby, that has been the hardest thing to go through. And I'm finally getting out of my depression and out of my grief and getting to enjoy life, doing my makeup, getting more back into YouTube again, getting to vlogging again. This is my driveway. It's quite steep, so I go for little walks, but it's hard because we live on a main road and there are back roads which I've taken before, but around about this time they go really fast on the roads. Here the speed limit is 35 miles an hour and they go 65 miles an hour. I'm not kidding. So I don't always check my mail every single day. Sometimes I leave it a couple of days and we get quite a lot of mail building up, and I really prefer for the mail just to build up because it's kind of like difficult to, excuse me, I think we're gonna, difficult to come down here every single day. My my flare-ups with my autoimmune disease hasn't been so great lately. I think within the change of weather, I haven't really been able to get out and do as much, excuse me, sorry, do as much as I can, but in the mornings it's hard to get out of the bed because I'm so fatigued. I'm tired all the time, but yet I don't sleep at night. I have to take Benadryl, I have to take excuse me, muscle relaxers I have to take, melatonin I take, and I'm just in constant pain. And I've been doing the ketogenic lifestyle now for 22 months and it's really good for inflammation, but with me, because it's in my DNA and it's genetic, it's kind of in my blood. So I am going to have this possibly for life, and just hoping that I can get some relief from this new medication my doctor's going to be putting me on, and a steroid called prednisolone, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do the steroid. I mentioned this in my last video. I'm just going to see how things go. So the last time that I spoke to you, I had quite a busy day that day. I got into baking mode. I had actually made a chocolate brownie, but I had made it into I made it into donuts, that's right. I couldn't remember. So anyway, I made it into donuts. Oh my gosh, what was that? We have so many mosquitoes, it's not funny. So I made it in my donut molds, but it is actually like kind of like a cupcake type of brownie mix. And I actually got the recipe, would you believe, on Yahoo. Seriously, so keto is coming such a long way, and we're one of the first to try it out, and I'm just so excited to see people who are standard American dieters that are getting on, not dieters, you know, eating the standard American diet and then getting on keto. It's so exciting because I can show my progress and help them. There's so many mosquitoes and my hair is getting frizzy. This is what I hate about North Carolina. We're so behind. It should be fall. No mosquito bites. It's crazy. So anyway, I baked that. They were really good. Except you do have to put some artificial sweetener in it, because otherwise it is really a bitter kind of taste from the cocoa powder that you use, which I use Hershey's cocoa powder. Then I made my blueberry muffin mix, but I made it in a bundt cake. So I've done a recipe on that before. It's called Keto Muffins, and they're totally low fat low carb friendly keto muffins. But I just decided I'd do it in a cake, and it came out really well. And then I seen another recipe. It's a little different because instead of using almond flour, it uses coconut flour. And coconut flour is kind of okay, but it's kind of a little sweet. My husband's not very keen on the coconut flour, so he's not very keen on the almond flour. He likes the coconut flour. So we'll try it a little bit different, but because blueberries are going to be out of season soon, I'm going to try and get me some blueberries, because you can have blueberries on the ketogenic lifestyle. So I'm excited to try that blueberry bread. And what else did I make? Oh, yes. My husband had bought me an Instapot months ago, and I did not get a chance to open it because I just was feeling so depressed, and the grief with losing Charlie, just didn't have any motivation to do anything, even get out of bed. Sorry, I'm a little out of breath because that the driveway's really steep. So I've used my Instapot a couple of times. I made a pork loin with a hickory barbecue sauce, sugar-free one. I think I've shown it to you before, I'm not sure. And I put that with cauliflower rice, but I got a herbed cauliflower rice. So with the herbed cauliflower rice, you've got to be really careful because the flavored cauliflower rice can have more carbs in it than just the normal standard cauliflower rice. So yeah, so that was really good. And my husband's really picky about what he eats with low carb. He's kind of been on and off. He's been on and off keto, and I really wish that he would commit to doing full on keto because he's got type 2 diabetes really bad, and he's got so many other health issues that he's on 18 different meds. And I've been telling him for over 22 months that if he does keto, he can get off his thyroid meds, he can get off his sleep meds, he can get off, because he'll be sleeping much better, he can get off his diabetic meds, which he takes metformin, and he takes Metropolo. He takes so many meds for blood pressure as well, and he's like on 5 different blood pressure meds, which is just crazy, ridiculous. And his blood sugars are perfect when he eats keto, but when he doesn't and he goes to eating carbs again, he eats a lot of hamburgers and biscuits and stuff. And I try not to buy them because I've been told do not buy them, and I don't buy them, and then he kind of gets a little upset with me. Not mad, but just a little upset. And it's just, I don't know, it's just hard. You know, as a wife, we want the best for our husbands, or if we're a girlfriend, we want the best for our boyfriend. And, you know, we want to be healthy. We want to be healthy, and we want our spouses or our partners or boyfriends or girlfriends to be healthy just like us, because we feel great. But yeah, that's not always the case. And it's just always a constant battle with them. I mean, I've been battling my weight all my life, and I will keep up with trying to get my husband on keto, And so I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up on him because I didn't give up on myself. And that's what you guys need to realize, that, you didn't give up on yourself, so don't give up on your family. It's so important to make sure that the whole family is eating healthy and, everyone's satisfied with the food. But there was something else that I did make, and I totally forgot what it was. How am I forgetting that? But anyway, I mean, he really loved that blueberry cake. I mean, he had it with coffee, and I think we had half each. I mean, it really did a lot of serving. So I'm going to try and make that blueberry keto bread again. Oh yeah, and last night I made this cilantro chicken that you get from Aldi's. It was okay. I'm not a very big fan of lemon or lime kind of things. It had cilantro in it as well, and I never really tried cilantro before. Have you? They do have like a chicken cilantro, 2 breasts, I think it is. It's in a vacuum sealed pack at Aldi's. So I don't know whether we'll be getting that again. But, it was a meal, so. And with myself, my weight is really slowing down. So I'm starting to think that I might start doing more protein than I have. And maybe doing back to carnivore again that I had done before, because that was really good for my autoimmune disease, and I was able to give up the artificial sweetener. So I might try doing that again. See, my hair is getting so frizzy, and this is why I don't like going outside, because I put so much time into straightening my hair, and then it just gets frizzy in the humidity. And there are clouds around, so I'm hoping middle of this week we're actually supposed to get fallish type weather, so that'll be really great. But anyway, so I'm hoping to go back on carnivore, which won't be mainly bacon. I'm going to be practically just doing all meats and stuff, and just cutting out probably dairy, cutting out artificial sweetener. I need to give the sodas up. I was doing so well, and then I kind of got back to drinking sodas again, and that's the other thing that I want my husband to cut out as well, is sodas. We want to be drinking more water, doing Ketorade and stuff like that. But yeah, my weight's sort of starting to slow down because I've been on new medication for over 6 months and then going on another medication. So I'm really hoping that the carnivore will be good for me. I know I probably can't do it for life, the carnivore. I do love eating meat, I do. Don't get me wrong, but I do like my vegetables and my breads and stuff, and you've got to kind of give up on all those kind of things. I mean keto breads, not breads. So yeah, and see my hair colour is kind of, it's starting to pop out the little streaks of blonde. I had my hair coloured a couple of months ago, and really because I haven't been out in the sun because it's just been so hot. And also with having autoimmune diseases, you can be deficient in vitamin D, vitamin B12, vitamin B6. So I make sure that I take those 3 supplements, and I'm also making sure that I'm having my collagen as well, because that helps supports joint health, joint and bone health. And my mum did tell me when she started to get a lot of pain in her joints, it was because she didn't have enough calcium in her bones, and she was having calcium shots and she was having cortisone shots. So that's what I might need to have. I might need to have calcium shots in my bones, and I'm not good with shots in my not good with shots and not good with shots in my bones. So I have had a skin removal tag before, and they burn it off. Oh my gosh, they burn it off twice. And my doctor actually said I could cuss if I wanted to. Now, I don't cuss a whole lot. I mean, maybe when I stump my toe the F-bomb might come out, but the F-bomb or the S word. But other than that, I don't really cuss. I was just like, oh. But yeah, I'm sort of glad I got that skin tag removed, because it was kind of up near, it just kind of got caught on the bed sheets, on my bra, on my clothes, on my shirts and things like that. So it does feel better, but oh my gosh, those things kill. And we have this riding spider now in our yard, and I'll just turn you around. You can see it. Let me see, where are you? Where are you? Oh my gosh, I'm super close to it. There it is. That is a riding spider. And they're not venomous to people, but see how it does the little riding? It's a big net. Oh, a big spider web. So we've been having a lot of spiders around, and freaking out about these spiders. But if you don't hurt them, or if you don't come near them or don't disturb them, then they're not going to hurt. But I heard that if that one bites you, it's like having a yellow jacket bite you, and I have had one of those before. So anyway, how's your day been? What have you been up to? How was your weekend? I can't believe the weekend is over and it's October now, and it's the 8th of October. It's just like, it's crazy. And hopefully I'm going to have some really awesome videos coming out soon, fall related. I really want to do some recipes as well. Those recipes that I mentioned earlier, I do want to do them as a video. My kitchen has been a complete mess because I'm sorting through my cupboards, just spring cleaning, getting rid of things, donating things, and possibly we may be moving, so that's going to be kind of another big thing, having to just get rid of a lot of stuff that I don't want to take to a new house. Not sure if we'll be living in the same area or what's going to happen. We just need to see, you know, if we can even do it, because stuff's just not working out here with our landlord. He's kind of wanting to do stuff to the property, and that's going to really interfere with our privacy, and it's also going to interfere with just living. Like, you know, he wants to build this garage, and it's going to be like out a little further, and my husband can't walk to and from the house from the garage. And it's just like, when you're renting, you can't do what you want to do to the house because it's not yours. Like, even though our landlord says we could do anything with it to make it ours, it's just a crappy kitchen, homemade benches and cupboards, and it's just it's crappy. It's just built really cheap. And when I get my own place, when we get our own house, I can paint it the colour that I like. The paint is worn out. It hasn't been done in like 10 years. It's just really been, everything that's been done in our house has just been done cheap and sloppy. So yeah, do you live in a rental, and what's your landlord like? I mean, yeah, I think they're all pretty much the same. They don't want to invest any money into their properties. And sorry if you are a landlord, probably it's not everyone, but I'm just saying ours in particular. So anyway, I better wrap this up, get the mail inside, and I'm going to be heading out a little later at Walmart, picking up my prescriptions, and if things are not too busy, I might do a video in there. We'll just see, because when you're out and about, people kind of look at you strange, so I don't really care if they look at me, but yeah, they kind of know who I am, because we live in a small little rural area, so we'll see. Anyway, have a great Monday. Stay cool if you're in North Carolina, or if it's not winter where you are, fall where you are. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now. It's been great talking to you. Bye.